Hi guys, make slime with me. All you need to make the slime is you need a bowl, you need some sort of mixer, you need lotion, you need some glue, you need some activator, and you need some clay. And if you want to, you can always add some scent and dye and some glitter, but that's always optional. So first, you have your bowl. You need to make sure that it's a clean bowl, and if it's dirty, just on the outside so it doesn't get all in the slime. So first, you're gonna take your glue. I like to use the Elmer's white school glue. It's really good, and don't mind that it just fell. So you're gonna put a decent amount of that in your slime. It should be like this much about. That's probably a good amount. And then you take your lotion, and you also put a generous amount of lotion in here. It really doesn't matter what lotion you use, but I use the Bath and Body Works Strawberry Snowflake lotion. It's really good. And then you're just gonna mix that lotion all into your slime. And if you have the one I have, it will be a bit yellowy. You can always smush it to make sure there's no clumps, to make sure it's perfect. And then you should have, once you do that, you should have a nice creamy thick glue base. And then after that, you're gonna take your activator, and you're gonna put your activator in the slime. You want to put a little bit at first because you can always add more, but you can't take it away. You're just going to mix that in. After you mix it a little bit, if you want to go in with your hands, you can go in with your hands, but it could be a little bit sticky when you go in with your hands. So this is still really sticky, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more activator. Now, I'm going to mix that activator in. And it still might be a little bit sticky, but to really get it fully in, we're going to go in with my hands because it mixes in a lot better if it's with your hands than if it's just with a spatula. But it might be really sticky, and you need to be okay with that because it is sticky sometimes. And if you cannot go in with your hands at all, or you could just go in with your hands, but I like going in with my hands eventually because you need to feel what's the when it's the right texture. And whenever I glue on my hands, I don't like to touch the activator bottle. You always can, but I like to put it like this and then pour it because it makes it a lot easier. You're just going to put how much more you need, and then you're going to mix that in, and most of the time that should be enough slime. Enough activator, sorry, not slime. And this shouldn't make the biggest amount of slime because we're still gonna add some clay and stuff to make it bigger. So it should be like kind of small, but then not like really small. If you do it with the borax, then it always gets in a stringy face. But don't just be like, oh, my slime is ruined because it's all stringy. No, it's not ruined. It still can be good. And then if you need more, you can always do more. Like now, I'm doing more because I put a lot in the bowl and not all of it went into the slime. So if I need it, I'm just gonna grab it from the bowl because that's easiest for me right now. And we're just gonna mix that till it's completely not sticky and just feels like a good solid slime. You're not gonna leave it sticky at all. You wanna make this fully like perfect, just like perfect. And if you need more activator, you can always add more activator because you don't want it sticky. I'm just gonna add all the activator I need to. And this is like a whitish yellowy color. But you always don't have to keep it like white if your glue's white or if it's clear. I wouldn't recommend using clear glue for this specific recipe. I might do other recipes and they might have clear glue in them, but for this I really would recommend white glue because it's a lot better for this recipe. If you don't have it, then you might have to wait for another one of my tutorials. But if you do have it, just like go follow along with me. So this is still a little bit sticky. I don't know how much activator I need to add. I'm not going to give you guys an exact measurement because your activators could be different. Your glue could be different. So I'm not going to give you an exact measurement of activator because I never use the exact same measurements each time because I don't know. I just never end up actually like doing that. I used to, but it didn't really work out for me because I've been making slime more for fun because I like making slime and it's really fun. I like because it's just like it's so fun to play with, like so good. And also guys, if you haven't already, follow Mila YouTube V5K. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Just search that up and go follow her and follow me if you like this sort of content. Mila has really similar content, so yeah. This is really good now. It's not really sticky at all. So we're gonna push that bowl to the side because we don't need it. And also you need a container to store your slime, but you can always just use a plastic bag if you want. So this is a really good slime so far. If you want to leave it like this, you can, but I'm gonna add some clay. This is my favorite clay. It's really good for making slime. And it's also air dry clay, and it's just really good in general. And just get it if you're making this. So you're gonna take a generous amount, like a really generous amount, because when I made this slime before, I had to keep adding more clay into this. So take a generous amount, and you're gonna have your big lump of clay, and you're just gonna add it into your slime and keep mixing, and it's gonna be really nice. You can add as much clay as you want because it's personal preferences. And it's just good either way. And don't mind the talking. I'm just in my house, and it's my sister and my dad. So it can get a little sticky when you add it. So if it gets sticky, just add some activator. It's really nice and soft. But I think I need some more clay. Ugh. I'm not going to add as much as I added at first because I don't want that much more clay. Just want a little bit more clay. Ooh, this is so nice. I love this slime. Wow. So, like, look at this. It's so good. This slime. Oh my gosh. And this smells like strawberry because I added this lotion. Wow, this is like buttery smooth, and it's the perfect butter slime. This is not a clay slime just because it has clay in it. It is not as thick as clay slimes. It's a butter slime. Okay, a butter slime. I don't know what I'm gonna theme this, but like I might do like a butter yellow and literally call it like the butter slime because it would be so cute. And since it's a bit sticky, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my activator and add a little tiny drop. That was more than a little drop, but I guess we'll have to see. Ooh, wow. That made it so much better. This is so good. I'm just gonna move that in the way. Oh my gosh, this slime is so good. You just need to try this recipe. It's like the perfect buttery smooth slime. And don't leave yet because I'm gonna dye my slime. I have a bunch of dyes, scents, and glitter, but I think I'm gonna have to go with yellow. You can use food dye or pigment. I'm using food dye, and also you can use watercolor dye. And sometimes I even use paint to dye my slime. So if you have paint or if you have food dye just laying around your house and you want to use it, you can use it for this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be the perfect butter yellow for my butter slime because it's a butter slime and it's butter yellow. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at that butter yellow slime. This is so pretty. This might have been the best slime I've ever made. Like better than when I made it before. Because last time I made this one, I think it was like a cotton candy slime. And it was really good. But this one, it's even better. This is so, oh my gosh. You guys have to try this recipe. Look at this. Bye guys. See you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, click like and subscribe because I'll have more slime content.